Tesla is an American company specializing in the production of vehicles that operate on an alternative energy source. The organization was founded in 2003 in California. The first batch of cars went on sale only in 2008. It is noteworthy that Martin Eberhard became the founder of the company, and after that the number of leaders increased, and Elon Musk became the main person among them. The rapid development of the company led to the fact that in 2019, Tesla became the largest manufacturer of electric vehicles in the world. Today, everyone wants to become the owner of an innovative car model. But was it really that simple? Few people know that Elon Musk is not the founder of Tesla. The founder is Martin Eberhard. Elon Musk is only one of the leaders, or in legal terms, one of the co-founders. Musk is the public face of the company, but nothing more. The idea to open an electric car company originated with Martin Eberhard. The engineer dreamed of creating a car that would run on an alternative energy source. But there was not enough money to implement their own project. What did Martin do? I turned to Elon Musk for help. Musk supported the desire of the engineer and agreed to become a sponsor of this project. He invested $165 million in starting the company. This is the same amount that was received after the implementation of PayPal. Musk always wanted to stand out, so the opportunity to open an electric car company was to his liking. In addition to Martin and Elon Musk, other people became co-founders of the company, among them Larry Page and Sergey Brin. And these are not just people, but the founders of Google. The design of the first car is simple as possible. Invest in the appearance had no desire, no opportunity. The leaders of the company decided to take the petrol Lotus Elise as a basis and simply transfer it to an alternative power source. It is noteworthy that the car turned out to be quite decent. Thanks to a powerful battery, the car accelerated to 100 km per hour in just 4 seconds. The maximum speed of the car was 210 km per hour. They also didn't bother with the name of the car and call it the Tesla Roadster. To charge the battery, it was enough to use a special adapter for a regular outlet. Ideas about creating gas stations for charging electric cars have not yet been. When developing the first car, functioning from the network, it was necessary to invite specialists. The main snag was the cooling system. To solve the problem, experts from Lotus Elise were involved. Of course, there were those who didn't like this development of events. But creative director Elon Musk skillfully resolved the situation. It is hard to imagine that such a popular company was on the verge of bankruptcy. In the initial stages, the project needed a constant cash flow for continuous development. Musk invested $7.5 million in the project. A year later, another $13 million had to be invested. But that wasn't enough. The first crisis occurred in 2007. The company needed urgent financing and was on the verge of real bankruptcy. Ziva Drori was brought in to solve the financial trouble that arose. He was president of the company for a whole year. When the situation improved, the palm passed back to Musk. By that time, his contribution to the development of the company amounted to about $70 million. What business doesn't require regular investments? In order to stay afloat, part of Tesla's shares were sold to Daimler AG. The deal amounted to $50 million. But for the further development of this amount was not enough. What the company did? Requested financial assistance from the US Department of Energy. It is noteworthy that the ministry gave a positive result. The company received an impressive sum of $465 million. It took about 4 years to repay the debt. True, after a while, for the further development of the company, Elon Musk had to increase its financial well-being again. He invested $100 million of his own funds. The Tesla car assembly process is fully automated. The work is done through artificial intelligence. About 50 robots work for the benefit of the company. It is noteworthy that the largest of them received the names of characters from the popular film X-Men. Many of them work in pairs, which allows you to increase productivity. Full automation and involvement of robots does not exclude the human factor. More than 1,000 professionals are responsible for assembling electric vehicles. They perform those tasks that are beyond the power of soulless robots. Interior decoration, high-capacity battery installation, and other processes are carried out by people. Naturally, such work is paid more highly. Tesla does not hide its developments. The presence of multiple patents does not limit the company the open provision of the engineering solutions used. Why is this happening? Tesla is on fire with the idea of developing its own business and spreading electric cars around the world. The leaders of the company are not afraid of competition because they are confident in their own abilities. Finally, the functions of the vehicles can be extended with a simple system upgrade. As a matter of fact, as well as on popular iPhones. For example, some electric car models have received a new cruise control function. Today, driving a car is thought out to the smallest detail. The car drives independently with the help of the autopilot function and perfectly parks on any terrain. An autopilot is a robot that controls a vehicle and provides guidance to the driver. Joshua Brown, who bought the famous Tesla car in 2016, ignored the autopilot prompts and cues. As a result, the vehicle collided with the truck. The driver died. In the US, cars based on an alternative energy source are in high demand. In Russia, they are less popular. This is primarily due to the high cost of vehicles, as well as the lack of specialized gas stations. Every second driver wants to become the owner of an electric car, but pleasure is not budget. Hearing the request of potential buyers, the company released the Model 3 sedan, sold at a minimal cost. At the time of release, it could be purchased for $35,000. For a car of this class, these are mere pennies. In 2016, Tesla announced the introduction of a new option, wireless car charging. Nano Gadget eliminates the connection to the electrical network. You just need to park above the device. This is very convenient, but the development of such systems requires large financial investments. The total charge was $2,440. Something broke? It is enough to update the system. Missing feature? You can download and add them. Doesn't it remind you of anything? Modern Tesla cars are updated like regular phones. How much progress has been made? It would seem, how can an electric car fail the environmental test? But this also happens. The incident occurred on the territory of Kazakhstan. According to local authorities, cars are forbidden to climb the mountain due to the high probability of atmospheric pollution. Climbing is only allowed for gas-powered vehicles. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Modern cars have a patent air filtration system. Its main feature is to remove dust, allergens, and bacteria. Perhaps such an invention is much more effective than the classic medical mask.